signs, thank you so much for tapping in. We're going to be heading into your weekend reading. It's just anything you need to know really regarding the weekend, any energies, actions. Yeah, take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else, and time is fluid, so it'll be from as and when you click onto the video. I am currently on my bed right now. I hope it's not too informal for you guys. I do feel at my most comfortable sat in bed doing readings, and it's also a bit of a busy morning in the UK, so I didn't want any distractions or disturbances, so I hope you guys don't mind. But yeah guys, thanks so much for tapping in, and timestamps will be in the comment section below. Lovely. So we're going to start off with Aries. Okay, Aries, what do you need to know regarding this weekend? Universe, spirit guides, angels, divine. Clear, concise messages regarding Aries, please. What do they need to know regarding their weekend? Okay, we've got the Knight of Wands in reverse. A little bit more, please. A little bit more, please. We've got the Ace of Wands in reverse. Now we've got the Six of Wands, but it has a lot of cards behind that, so I'm gonna acknowledge it, but we're gonna keep going. A little bit more, please, regarding Aries' weekend. Clear, concise messages. Clear, concise messages. And we have the High Priestess. Okay. Bottom of the deck here, Aries, we have the Two of Cups. Okay. So when it comes to intimacy, it may seem a bit dry this weekend, okay? I don't know whether you guys have been waiting to have someone follow up on your offer regarding, do you want to come over or do you want to do something fun? When it comes to attention right now with somebody that you may be inquiring about, it may seem a bit off or a bit, you know, could be better, okay? Now, this doesn't have to be regarding a person, but for many of you, it will be with that High Priestess. You may, feel a connection with this person, or some of you are with this person already, or this could be a crush. Now, this could be you or them, okay? Take it how it resonates. But I don't know, somebody feels like there's not much action this weekend, or, action or communication, or, could be a lot better. Yeah. Okay, we've got the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Somebody could be getting this off the chest, not for all of you, okay, whether it's you or them. But, yeah, it's like Knight of Swords behind that. Someone has something to say or something that they want to get off their chest. And I really do think it's something to do with, why are we not having fun, or why are we not doing this or that or the other? Now, Wands, especially that Ace of Wands and the Knight of Wands, it can talk about intimacy. So for many of you, it could be the case regarding that. But then for some of you, this could just be like, we don't really have fun. You've never asked me out, or, somebody's saying this or will kind of be feeling this weekend. That High Priestess also talks about intuition. So it's like somebody's jumping to the conclusion and going with their gut feeling that something is off with their person or with their friend, because of lack of maybe communication or lack of attention, okay? Now again, this could be you or them, okay? I apologize about the brightness, Aries. I might have to flick that light on. Should be okay. Okay, let's get into it a little bit more. Can we go a bit deeper for Aries, please, regarding this weekend? Clear, concise messages. Clear, concise messages, please. Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles. And a little bit more, please. Clear, concise messages. A little bit more. And we have the Page of Pentacles. One more card. One more card. And we have the Fool card. Bottom of the deck, Aries, we have the Four of Wands. Yeah, it's like, Yeah, and behind that Four of Wands, we have the Nine of Swords. So again, I don't know whether kind of like, you know, somebody's not being asked out or somebody's not being invited over. It's like I'm wanting this. I'm wanting this from you. Okay, whatever this may mean for you or for the other person, you know. But you're giving me this, you know. Bit of an unserious candidate there, or it may feel like, you know, somebody's being a bit off or unserious regarding you or the feelings for you, or you may feel this way, they may feel this way about you. Take it how it resonates. You know, it's like, when are we just gonna just kind of go in and do it? Whatever it is, okay? Now, again, with that Four of Wands, I can't help but see, I don't know, many of you may be feeling like, you know, I just want a bit of intimacy. I want a bit of passion from you, or this person feels this way towards you, but I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. Now, on the flip side, someone could also be feeling like, you know, why do we always have to meet like at home or stay indoors? Why do we never, you know, why do you never take me out or something like that? That could also be an issue as well. And, you know, yeah, take it how it resonates. Again, this could be you or them. Okay, is there any actions at all? Any actions or conversations, if there are any? Clear, concise messages for the weekend for Aries. Any actions or conversations? Clear, concise messages for Aries. Okay, so we've got the Queen of Pentacles. We've got the Three of Pentacles. One more card. And we've got the King of Cups. Now, there is a card behind that. Devil card. Okay. So we do kind of have a true pair situation, but the two pairs are very, very different. Okay. For some of you, there's a bit of incompatibility. Somebody could earn a lot more than the other person, or somebody's mindset's a bit different to the other person's. I nearly said clear, concise messages. I'm not even shuffled anything. But bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Swords. Why did I say clear, concise message? Maybe something's off. And it's not clear what this person's intentions are. Okay, whether it's you or them. Now, I'm getting a lot of pentacle energy, okay? So there could be a person that's struggling financially, and that is the reason why they can't give as much as they'd like to, or give something what the other person's asking for. Could be a bit of begging and borrowing going on regarding money or finances with that Three of Pentacles, okay? So if you were questioning why somebody weren't taking you out, Aries, or maybe this person's questioning why you can't take them out, there could be a bit of something to do with like maybe, you know, finances being a bit poor at the moment. Yeah, with that Devil card as well. Just clarify that Devil card. Got the Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and again, this is like somebody keeping this to themselves. You know, especially with that Devil card, it's like, I can't let her know that I'm broke, or I can't let him know that I'm broke. We're seeing a lot of pentacle energy, you know. Ace of Pentacles came out, Page of Pentacles, you know, someone's finances could be a lot better, or stability. Queen of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, you know. So for many of you, that could be the case, okay, if you are dealing with somebody, or maybe they feel this regarding you. Yeah, this weekend somebody's going to be really kind of digging for the truth, or digging for an answer to why somebody's been off, or why you can't take me out, or why we never have fun, or why you know. Four of Swords, Five of Swords, and the Temperance. Digging for an explanation. Okay, what's the advice here? What's the advice here? Clear, concise messages. In fact, could we just clarify this Devil card? Apologies. Universe, Spirit Guides, Angels. Just clarify this Devil card, please. Ten of Swords. So because of the person that is kind of not getting the attention or not being asked out or not not getting something from a relationship here, they're jumping to conclusions and going off with the negative aspects of their assumptions, okay? And yeah, it kind of puts their mind in a bit of a pickle this weekend, whether it's you or them. Bottom of the deck, we've got the 10 of Cups. Very ironic there. 10 of Swords, 10 of Cups. It's like, I really want this person. I really want this to work. But it's like this person's either gone with the fairies, or they're not really responding the way I want, or they're not complying with how I want things to be. For some of you, a small portion of you, I heard, like, why do you always have to dash off so quickly after you spent time with me? I don't know, it's going to be different for all. What's the advice? And again, flip the script if you need to. What's the advice here? So we got the Hierophant, we've got the 9 of Pentacles, and we've got the Sun card. Okay. Bottom of the deck here, we have the Knight of Swords. Yeah, there needs to be some sort of coming together or conversation, okay? An honest one at that, okay? So if you have the assumptions here, Aries, try not to jump to conclusions here, okay? This person will be willing to explain if you kind of give them space of understanding. And also vice versa as well, okay? Take it how it resonates. But yeah, there's something here that needs to be revealed or confessed regarding somebody's stability or finances. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, but this conversation needs to again have a lot of understanding, a lot of patience, okay? Because finances and stability, it is an insecure kind of conversation. Not everybody's so openly wanting to speak about that, but something needs to be said here, okay? For sure. Yeah, if you look here, look, it's got potential here to kind of resolve itself if that conversation does happen in the right way. 2 of Cups, Lovers, okay? I'm going to leave it here, Aries. Again, flip the script if you need to, but that's what I've got regarding like the weekend energy, etc. So take what resonates and leave the rest for somebody else. Feel free to like, share, comment and subscribe. Take care. Hello, Taurus. Thank you so much for tapping in. We're going to be heading into your weekend reading. Anything regarding the energy or anything that could potentially be happening regarding your weekend, okay? Feel free to like, share, comment and subscribe. And thanks to those that have already done so. Take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else. And time is fluid, so it'll be from as and when you click onto the video. Lovely. So, Taurus, universe, spirit guides, angels, divine, clear, concise messages regarding Taurus's weekend, please. Clear, concise messages regarding Taurus's weekend, please. Clear, concise messages regarding Taurus's weekend. Clear, concise messages, please. Universe, spirit guides, angels, divine, clear, concise messages, please, regarding Taurus's weekend. Okay, so we've got the 7 of Cups. And a little bit more, please. Clear, concise messages. We've got the Queen of Cups. I apologise about the light in there. Let's try and sort that out. Okay, 7 of Cups. There we go. Queen of Cups. And a little bit more, please. A little bit more for Taurus, please. Clear, concise messages. Go on, get out. And the Emperor card. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we've got the 3 of Wands. Just heard like it's just little old me, like it's just me doing all the work, I don't know, or being there for everybody. It may feel like this, may feel like that this weekend, okay, Taurus? Kind of like here, there and everywhere for everybody, okay? It's like everyone's kind of depending on you. It's not gender specific with that Queen of Cups. Okay, but she's very considerate, very much kind of like is very generous, considerate, always there for everybody. And it's like with that Emperor card, I think people are kind of overestimating you this weekend, okay? You may get like people coming to ask you for favors. Can you do this for me? Can you do that for me? I don't know. Are you guys the breadwinner of your family or your situation regarding a relationship or friends? Just be careful of that overgiving energy this weekend, Taurus, okay? Now, if this isn't you, this could be somebody feeling this regarding you. Like maybe they feel like they, maybe feeling kind of like a bit used. This, I don't know, Taurus, I really feel like this is you. I'm not going to lie to you. I really feel like this is you kind of being there, here, there and everywhere for everybody. But it's kind of like, it's kind of catching up with you now. It's like, okay, I haven't got enough time or energy or money to provide. You guys think I'm this emperor, but it's kind of like, no, I'm this queen of cups, I've still got my own priorities to deal with. And I know I'm usually considerate and generous and everything and there for you guys or for you if this is a relationship. But, I am struggling to kind of like, I just need a break. I just need a break. I need a break. I need to kind of focus on myself this weekend, okay? So there may be a bit of pause on your end for you to kind of sort out your own priorities rather than being there for everybody. I just need to be alone, literally, just in the politest way possible, okay? Now for some of you, if you were the type of Taurus, somebody's name could be giving me tea. Not for everybody. If you're the type of Taurus that not afraid to kind of like say it how it is, or you kind of like tensions could be rising regarding your energy this weekend, okay, where you may feel like you need to kind of like put your foot down firmly and sternly towards somebody or individuals, okay? It's like, I just need space. I need to sort out my own priorities right now, okay? I just need space. Now, again, flip the script if you need to. For a small portion of you, this could be somebody else saying this towards you. Okay, could we get a little bit more for Taurus this weekend, please? Clear, concise messages. Clear, concise messages, please. Now, I'm also getting, Taurus, if you guys are single and there's not been much action going on, I feel like there's like a want or a need on your behalf to want to find somebody to care for you. I'm hearing who cares for the carer, who provides for the provider. I don't know. And you kind of may feel like, I would love to just have someone that looks after me this weekend. Okay. Yeah, 5 of Cups. Just be careful of overgiving this weekend, I want to say, Taurus, okay? I really do want to say, like, just be careful. Knight of Wands. A little bit more for Taurus this weekend, please. 2 of Pentacles, and we've got the Moon card. Now, for a very, very specific portion of you guys might just say, you know what, F it, I need some attention, or I need someone to, I'm hearing Tink, somebody. I just want somebody to treat me like somebody. Beautiful song. I haven't heard it since high school, but yeah, it's like you may kind of feel a bit reckless or frivolous this weekend, and because you've been either working too hard or being there for everybody, that kind of triggers you to do something adventurous or something out of the ordinary, okay? Now, whatever that is, you take that how it resonates. Some of you may feel a bit frivolous to where you want to have a bit of a intimate time with somebody, and it's not usually in your forte to do that, but you feel a bit frivolous to do so. Some of you may feel like, you know what, F it, let me dye my hair a crazy colour. You know what, F it, let me, I don't know, go to cinemas by myself, or something regarding out of the ordinary. So you may also as well kind of put people on hold when it comes to composing messages and messages coming in. You may kind of go ghost this weekend on an individual or a couple individuals that are around you this weekend. Bottom of the deck, yeah, 3 of Cups. Now, yeah, I feel like you may even kind of feel led to let your hair down. And again, take that how it resonates for how it resonates for you. Whatever letting your hair down means, I feel like you're going to be pushed to do so this weekend, because you've been either working too hard or being there for everybody, or just, you know, you've kind of stretched yourself a bit too far out for everybody, or you kind of weared yourself a bit thin here. So it pushes you to do something a bit out of the ordinary. You may go ghost on the people that you're always there for, whether it's friends, family members, or partner. And yeah, I feel like you're going to be letting your hair down this weekend, okay, and kind of going ghost on either your kids or your family members or your friends. Yeah, yeah, okay. Any actions at all? Just confirmations and clarity on any actions at all this weekend regarding Taurus's energy. Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Didn't I say you're going to kind of like stop giving, or kind of go ghost on the people that depend on you? I'm so sorry about the light in there. Yeah, Six of Pentacles in reverse, and a little bit more, please, for Taurus. Devil card. What did I say? You're feeling risky or frisky this weekend. Okay, and I feel like you are deserving of it, because usually you are just like always there for someone, always there for a couple of people, always working. Okay, so you will be kind of doing something a bit out of the ordinary or frisky, and frisky, whatever that means to you guys. Okay, some of you, it could be taking up that offer from somebody that's been trying to get you out, or invite them to your house, or, you know, or vice versa. A little bit more. A little bit more, please. Now, guys, in the rarest of occasions, flip the script if you feel like you need to. Maybe you have a partner that might be doing this weekend, okay? But no, for many of you, I really do feel like this is you, precisely how it is. Yeah, and again, like I said, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Now, for some of you, this could be also you saying goodbye, wanting to say goodbye to a work position, or wanting to leave, and doing so, you know, actually kind of coming up with like a resignation letter and saying, you know what, F it, I can't do this anymore. You're doing something very out of the ordinary. Usually you guys have your ish together. Usually you guys have, you know, you're very traditional, very, you know, you got your ish together, you know, stability is on point usually. And it feels like you feel a bit kind of drained to the point where you're just like, you know what, I just need to let my hair down, or you know what, I need to just say F it this weekend, especially with that Devil card, okay, whatever that means for you. Bottom of the deck, Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups. I don't know, have you guys been speaking to a particular person, but you've not had time to kind of spend time with them, or you've been always telling them, oh, I'm busy, oh, I've got to look after the kids, oh, I've got to look after my mom, oh, I've got to look after my dad, I've got to look after my siblings, or, you know, it feels like there's a person that you, okay, there could be a thing that you've always wanted to do and you're doing it this weekend. Now, this could also be regarding a person. This could be a person that you've always wanted to speak to. You see them as, you know, a potential partner, and you kind of are rushing towards them this weekend and taking up their offer. Or again, this could be you kind of doing something that you've always wanted to do. It's a very, very frisky and risky energy, okay? Advice. Advice for Taurus, please. Okay, we've got the Five of Wands. And a little bit more, please. Advice for Taurus. Clear, concise messages. We've got the High Priestess. And one more card for Taurus, please. And we've got the Knight of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Wands. Go for it, the advice. Go with your intuition, your gut feeling. You know, your intuition and gut feeling right now needs to be followed, and kind of like, yeah, even if it does cause a bit of havoc, or it's like, what am I going to do without you this weekend? Or, you know, I need you, from whoever's saying that. But it's like, I don't know, your gut feeling's been telling you to take a break or take a setback, and you definitely need to do so with that Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck, okay? Definitely need to do so. Yeah, get some alone time, for whatever that means for you, whether it means going to take that date or take up that offer that somebody's trying to get you out, and I don't know, that's going to be for some of you, or, you know, whatever this is that you want to do here, you do need to go with your intuition. I feel like you guys will know exactly what it is. But yeah, Nine of Wands, Four of Pentacles. Definitely go off your own accord this weekend for whatever it is, and I promise you, you won't regret it. The Sun card, okay? And if this is simply, again, leaving a job or planning to leave a job, but you've not written your resignation, or you've not found the next job, what you'll be doing after that, you know, I don't know, the universe is actually saying, you know, if you do go off your inner core or go off with your intuition here, I've got your back. I've got your back. Sun card, justice. I've got your back. Okay, so take that how it resonates here, Taurus. I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much for tapping in, and I wish you all the very best. In the rarest of occasions, for a very, very small portion of you, flip the script if you need to. But that's what I've got for you. Feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hey, Gemini, we're going to be doing your weekend reading, okay, for your energy or what will be happening, what you can expect possibly, any possibilities at all that the divine wants you to know of regarding your weekend. Thanks so much for tapping in, and feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe, okay. In the rarest of occasions, flip the script if you need to for any of the channeled messages also, okay. Gemini, universe, spirit guides, angels, divine, clear concise messages please regarding Gemini's weekend. Clear concise messages please regarding Gemini's weekend. Okay, we've got the Ace of Swords. And a little bit more please for Gemini's weekend, please. A little bit more, clear concise messages. We've got the Queen of Wands. And one more card please. And we've got the Death card. Bottom of the deck here, Gemini, we have the Two of Swords. Okay. Okay, potentially for many of you, some sort of truth or gut feeling or assumption is going to be kind of proven right. Now, if this doesn't get proven right, whatever gut feeling you've been having or intuition or signs regarding a person or a situation, you are right here. Ace of Swords. Okay, this is some sort of truth, okay, this weekend. Now, Queen of Wands at the just after that. Someone you could have been speaking to is not who you thought they were. Or this could be somebody feeling like this towards you. Okay. Someone may be feeling a bit betrayed. Like, you know, this is the end of our friendship or relationship or connection. You know, you're not who I thought you were. You know, blindsided me kind of thing. Two of Swords. We get a little bit more, please. Now, this could be regarding a connection, a friendship, or again, work, family members. A little bit more, please, for Gemini. Clear, concise messages. Wheel of Fortune. A little bit more, please. Emperor. And one more card. One more card. Three of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords. Yeah. Just bear with me, Gemini. I don't know, it just feels like trust has been betrayed this weekend or will be, but you know, somebody's going to feel a bit betrayed in some sort of way regarding either gossip, regarding either a third party, regarding something here. This could be you feeling this way or somebody else this weekend, okay? Now, Gemini, if you know you've not done anything wrong in a situation, this could be you finding out about somebody here this weekend regarding, I don't know, a friend, a connection, family member, whatever it is for you, okay? I just heard you're under oath, okay? Especially with that Emperor. It's like you are going to have to sit there and kind of, I'm getting like an interrogation, is that the word? You know, you may question somebody here or kind of like, you know, put somebody under judgment kind of thing. Or this could be somebody doing this to you. Because we've got the Knight of Swords to the Devil. Somebody's going to be literally digging for the truth, okay? Or some sort of evidence is going to be kind of like somebody, this could be somebody rushing to you to tell you regarding some sort of betrayal or evidence, you know, that you're not going to like to hear, okay? It's funny because we are seeing a bit of a true pair situation, okay? We have the devil card. Sorry, we have the Knight of Swords, devil card. We then have the Hierophant. So again, somebody's trust is going to be kind of like at jeopardy, or but you know, somebody's trust is going to be betrayed or something. And then we got the Empress. So we do have a true pair situation, whether this is a best friend or somebody that you've been speaking to. And then we have this Queen of Wands. You know, she just kind of is there. So I could potentially say, you know, it's a third party situation, especially with that Three of Pentacles, whether it's gossip within a friendship or within work or with, you know, some sort of, you know, something being done behind somebody's back here, especially with the Devil card that showed up, you know. Okay. Any actions at all? Any actions, any clarity regarding actions here? In fact, could we just clarify that Wheel of Fortune? Could we clarify that Wheel of Fortune? That was quick. Two of Pentacles. King of Wands. Oh, so now we have another true pair situation. I don't know, does somebody have a choice between two? And somebody's finding out about it. Ace of Swords. You know, third party situation, literally. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I'm hearing Luther Vandross. A house is not a home. And a house is not a home when there is no one there to find me. Oh, you're gonna have to have a search. Maybe that song might be significant. Have a look at the lyrics or look at the song. I don't know. Does somebody have like a main chick or somebody that they have as like a housewife? Not a housewife, but you know, a main chick or a main guy with that 10 of Pentacles. But then they have like a side piece. It's like, you know, you will never be able to, you know, somebody protects or wants to protect their main one or their main person or the person that they live with. And they make sure that, you know, anything they do on the side, you know, they make sure that anything that they have on the side, they've got their side guy or side girl in check. So, you know, you'll never, so that the person at home or the main guy or main girl will never ever hear about, I don't know, guys, what is this? Could we, okay, let's get a little bit more here, please, for this weekend for Gemini. Now, guys, this could also be a friend, work situation, friend, family member, connection. Okay, so we've got another Queen of Pentacles. And a little bit more, please. 10 of Wands. I just heard I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Apologies, low battery. One more card, please. Yeah, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. So I don't know whether you're receiving this news or your person is, or maybe your side guy or side girl is, or maybe your side girl or side guy has a friend. No. Oh. Has a friend that is telling them about you, that you have someone already. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. Bottom of the deck, 2 of Swords. So we do have 2 twos. It's like somebody has options, or, you know, an option between two, or they have 2 separate situations. What is going on? There's a lot of individuals in this reading here. I don't know why I keep hearing, like, just tell her the truth. Tell her the truth. Temperance card, 9 of Cups, Queen of Swords, another queen. Tell her the truth, what you've been doing and all the people you've been speaking. I don't know. What is this? Okay. Okay. Where does Gemini sit? Where does Gemini place himself in this? I keep hearing it. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I keep hearing it. Where does Gemini place himself in this situation here this weekend? Okay. And when I do clarify this, Gemini, it's for the majority, but again, flip the script if you need to. Where does Gemini place himself here in this situation for this weekend? Okay, 7 of Cups in reverse. A little bit more, please. Where does Gemini sit in this situation here now? There is a lot of cards behind this, but I'm going to acknowledge it. Page of Cups in reverse. Now, let's pop it back in there. A little bit more for Gemini. Strength card. One more card, please. Ace of Wands. Bottom of the deck here, we have the Page of Cups, okay? Wow, how ironic, how ironic. 3 pages all together. Page of Cups, Page of Swords, Page of Wands, 4 of Wands. Who's the player here? Because we definitely do have some sort of player energy here. Is this you, Gemini? Or are you dealing with one? I can't figure this out here. For some of you, I don't know if somebody knows that their person is a player, but they have to save face a little bit when this information comes forward. They save face to the messenger and it's like, oh, don't worry about it. That's just a friend. He told me already. Or this girl could be saying, oh, you know, or the guy could be saying, sorry, you know, yeah, she told me already about him. You know, trying to kind of, it's misconstrued the right word. I've never heard that word. No, why did that just, okay. Trying to cover up for their person. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. It's like somebody's used to hearing about their person, you know, all the time. Page of Cups, Page of Swords. Oh, this is nothing new. Page of Wands. You know, as long as I'm just the main one, you know, that's all I care about. I don't know. Take it how it resonates here. Oh, okay. What's the advice? What's the advice here? Okay, so we have the Lovers in reverse. We have the 9 of Wands. One more card. Now we have the King of Swords. I feel like somebody gets jealous that somebody is spending more time with the main girl or the main guy. And they are fine being, you know, they know they're the side chick or something, or they know they're the side guy. But it's like, I haven't heard from you in a while. You haven't been giving me attention. So I feel like doing something a bit sneaky here. I may just kind of like expose. Somebody needs to get their side guy or side girl in check, okay? Lay down the ground rules. I don't know why I'm getting this. I really don't. Place yourself where you see fit here, Gemini. 2 of Cups. Again, a lot of 2s. Yeah, somebody's very kind of pissed off here this weekend because, you know, you're always with her. I know she's your girlfriend, or I know, you know, he's your man, but, you know, you're never with me, or I always get like the worst end of you, the worst part of you, you know, and that may trigger somebody to do something a bit silly, you know, work on a plan or a plot to kind of sabotage something, unfortunately. Presenting some sort of evidence to somebody. I'm coming to you girl to girl, I'm coming to you guy to guy kind of vibes. I don't know, Gemini. Can we just get one more card for closing, please? One more card for closing. Oh, 8 of Cups in reverse. I don't know why this person's doing this, if they do this, okay, or why they're planning to do so, because they're not going to leave. They're not going to leave anyway, you know. Bottom of the deck, 3 of Swords. Yeah, it's very evident that they are part of a third party and they know this, you know. You signed up for this, I'm hearing. I don't know why I'm hearing this. Wow, tensions are rising this weekend. I'm not going to lie, Gemini, or maybe even after the weekend or upcoming. 3 of Swords to the 4 of Swords to the 5 of Swords, you know, 3, 4, 5. You know, tensions are rising here. Wow, you're joking. 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Tensions are rising here. Okay. Tensions are rising here. So it's a thing where like maybe this is the longest video I've done. I really wanted to get to the bottom of this. It's like maybe, you know, again, maybe kind of somebody has people on the side, but they also have a main person. And I don't know, somebody's being triggered. Okay, I don't know why I'm hearing like, you told me 5 o'clock, you told me 3 o'clock, now you're telling me 4, now you're telling me 5, you told me Saturday, you told me Friday, and I've not heard or seen you. You know, somebody's being pushed to do something here because they are really kind of like tired of being played like a fool. Okay, tensions are rising for sure. 3 of Swords, 4 of Swords, 5 of Swords, 6 of Swords. Okay, don't make me do that 7 of Swords. Don't make me do that 7 of Swords. We all know what the 7 of Swords is, guys. Sneaky, deceptive behaviour, planning, plotting, sabotage, okay? I'm going to leave it here. Whatever this is, whether it's a connection, multiple connections, you know, we do have a lot of individuals, family member, friend. Just be careful here, Gemini. I don't know where you place yourself in this situation. I did try to find out, but it looks like it's going to be different for all, okay? But yeah, take what resonates and just be careful this weekend, okay? Or, you know, even following after the weekend, okay? Yeah, take care. Feel free to like, share, comment and subscribe. Just as I'm clearing up here, Gemini, side message, okay? We did speak a lot about side pieces and stuff. Now, this doesn't have to be regarding side pieces. For many of you, this could also be regarding, you know, maybe you have a friend or a couple of friends that feel the need to sabotage a situation. You know, I'm going to tell blah, blah, blah that you were talking to blah, blah, blah. Or I'm going to tell your main guy or your main girl that you've been blah, 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 blah. You know, somebody's feeling triggered to do so here regarding, you know, there are a lot of individuals. And again, this could be work, okay? It could be kind of gossip, okay? This could also be somebody threatening, you know, a superior at work. You know, don't make me, you know, don't make me do what I don't want to do, okay? I don't know. But I just wanted to make it clear that it does not have to be regarding love for some of you, okay? This could also be regarding friends. And yeah, just place yourself where you see fit, guys. Take care. Thank you so much for tapping in. I do apologise about the brightness. But yeah, thank you so much for tapping in. We're going to be heading into your weekend reading regarding any energies or potential outcomes and situations that, you know, the divine wants you to know of. But yeah, take what resonates, leave the rest to somebody else. Time is fluid, so it'll be from as and when you click onto the video. Thank you so much if you've already kind of like liked, shared, comment, subscribed. Thank you so much for your support, guys. I really do appreciate it. It doesn't go unnoticed, so thank you so much. And yeah, Cancer, flip the script if you need to for any of the channeled messages. We're going to get straight into it, okay? Universe, spirit guides, angels, divine, clear, concise messages for Cancers, please, regarding their weekend. Cancers, clear, concise messages regarding Cancer, regarding their weekend. Okay, we got the Fool card. A little bit more, please. That was quick. 4 of Swords in reverse. Nine of Pentacles. Apologies. Bottom of the deck here we have the 3 of Swords. Yeah, okay, for many of you, if you have gone through a bit of a pause, break or separation or a heartbreak, and again, this could be you or somebody else, okay? I just heard Bob Marley, get up, stand up for a right. You know, somebody saying, you know what, F it, I'm not staying in bed and kind of crying or thinking about the situation anymore. You know what, I'm going outside, metaphorically or literally speaking. 9 of Pentacles. I'm gonna kind of wash off my face, make myself look good, smell nice, look good, take a fire snap picture, go out. I don't know, you know, somebody could have gone through this previously, 3 of Swords, and now they want to kind of shake themselves off, okay? Yeah, behind that we have the World card. I want to be seen. It's time to go out there now and get out there and see who's out there, kind of thing. Could we get a little bit more for Cancer? Now, Cancer, if this isn't you, this could be somebody that you were dealing with in the past, okay? 4 of Pentacles. A little bit more, please. A little bit more for Cancer this weekend. Devil card, okay. And one more card, please. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the 3 of Wands. So we saw 2 3s. Okay, so I don't know whether other people were involved in this situation, okay? but something could have happened previously where somebody was just stuck in the house, kind of getting over a heartbreak or a break or separation with either their partner, friend, somebody they were talking to, but they're shaking it off this weekend, even doing something a bit frisky. Okay, maybe taking up an offer from somebody that they kind of maybe didn't take up an offer with in the past. And again, this is following some sort of like breakup, separation, or heartbreak for some of you. Now, again, if this isn't you, this could be somebody else that you were dealing with, and maybe Spirit just wants you to know what they're on this weekend and what kind of vibe they're on. You know, there may be a reason why the divine wants you to know what they are up to. Maybe you need to hear that so that you can now, you know, go off accordingly to how you should act as well. Okay, take it out, resonates. Could be you or them. A little bit more here, please. Clear, concise messages. Okay, we've got the Knight of Swords. Yeah, someone's rushing out. Someone's rushing out, okay. A little bit more, please. Okay, we've got the Page of Cups in reverse. And one more card. Yeah, Six of Swords. Somebody's letting go of a bit of a player this weekend. Or, you know, they were dealing with a player in the past. It's like, I don't want to think about him or her. That's it now. I'm kind of like, just even maybe saying, you know what, I'm deleting his number, deleting her number, etc., etc. Could also be regarding a friend where somebody had a bit of a, you know, bicker with a friend. You know, I'm not even going to think about it this weekend. You know, I'm going to kind of go from chaos to calmer waters. Six of Swords. Bottom of the deck here, Cancer, we have the Judgment card. I don't know, for some of you, okay, and take it how it resonates, when somebody kind of, you know, has this energy this weekend or upcoming, there may be somebody that kind of rushes in to say, where the hell do you think you're going? Okay, maybe find it, you know, making it hard for someone to leave, okay, or, you know, just be aware of that energy there. Wow, yeah, especially with that King of Swords behind that Judgment card, you know. It's like, I don't know, somebody ends up kind of going ghost on their person, not giving them a chance to explain, not giving them a chance to hear them out, okay. It's like somebody, I don't know, in the past or previously caught somebody doing something a bit, you know. And it's like, you know what, I don't even want to hear it. I don't even want to hear it, you know. Okay. What's the advice here for Cancer, please? Clear, concise messages. Okay, we've got the Temperance card and we got the Ten of Swords. The solution to this issue is to definitely kind of leave it where it is here. If there was a break, ending, or separation, I'm hearing X's or X's for a reason, okay? I don't know why I just heard that. And again, this could be regarding a friend also. But, you know, it doesn't mean permanently. For some of you, this is like a temporary, it's an essential temporary break that needs to happen, or again permanently, but it needs to kind of be kind of buried here or kind of like left where it's been left. So that's the advice that they go. It's like the take the peaceful option, which is whatever that is for you, Cancer. Okay. One more card. You know, if somebody's kind of like saying, you know what, I'm outside tonight, I'm not reading his messages, trying to say sorry, you know, depending on what side you are on here, Cancer, whether this is you going out and saying, you know what, F it, I don't want to hear from them, I don't want to hear them explain, you know, you are doing the right thing here by kind of like killing them with kindness, by saying, or killing them with silence. Okay, however you are going about it here, that's the right way to go about it. Okay, now again, if this is you, maybe feeling to rush into somebody that's kind of killing you with a bit of silence here, they are telling you to kind of leave it where it's at right now. Okay, don't make matters worse by rushing in and trying to push the narrative to try and defend yourself in a situation, because I'm hearing the damage is already done. Okay, somebody just needs some time to kind of like either take a temporary or permanent break from this, permanent separation or break, or, you know. One more card. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So again, it may feel to somebody that somebody Didn't get a chance to explain, didn't get a chance to mend things. And somebody's making it even harder for somebody because, you know, it's like, I want to explain to you what happened, but you won't let me. And, you know, that can be a very, very triggering for somebody that just wants to explain or make things right. So, you know, I understand that it can be very triggering. You know, Knight of Cups here, give it time. It's a definitely unfinished business kind of vibe with this situation here, whether it's a connection, friend, work, family. But yeah, it's like, give it time. Give it time. Yeah, a bit of a true peer situation that we're seeing here, okay? We've got the Knight of Cups, Seven of Cups, High Priestess, and the Queen of Swords. We did previously see the King of Swords. So somebody just needs some space, a break. Let time do what it needs to do here, even though it is kind of up in the air and a bit unfinished. Maybe wasn't much closure or clarity. Can we get one more card for closing, please? One more card for closing. Okay, we've got the Knight of Wands. Bottom of the deck here, we have the Six of Wands. So yeah, okay, yeah. So whether this is you or them, somebody's going outside, doesn't want to think about the situation right now, doesn't want to mend it or fix it, okay? Yeah, and it may kind of, with that Five of Swords, put somebody in a place where they're like, you know, I'm still going to be here waiting. You go and have your fun then, but I'm going to still be here waiting and I will be back, okay? It may be that kind of vibe. But yeah, I'm going to leave it here. Place yourself where you see fit. Flip the script if you need to. But yeah, take care, Cancer. Leo, we're going to be heading into your weekend reading for what the divine wants you to know regarding your weekend. Feel free to like, share, comment and subscribe, okay? Take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else. Time is fluid, so it'll be from as and when you click onto the video, and also flip the script if you need to for any other channeled messages, okay? Lovely. Leos, clear concise messages please. Universe, spirit guides, angels, divine, clear concise messages please. What is it that you need Leo to know regarding their weekend, this weekend or upcoming? Clear concise messages for Leo. Okay, we've got the Eight of Pentacles and a little bit more please. Clear concise messages. Clear concise messages for Leo. We got the Page of Cups and a little bit more please for Leos. And we got the Hierophant. Bottom of the deck here, Leo, we have the Eight of Swords. 8 could be significant in some sort of way. Could be 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months and something, or you know, 8 hours, 8 o'clock. Take it how it resonates. 2 8s we've got. You may have to fob someone off this weekend. Okay, you're very focused on life priorities right now, or even, you know, development, self-development or work. You're focused this weekend, okay? Now, flip the script if you need to. Maybe you want to make an offer to someone and they may fob you off, but I am getting that it's you that is focused here for many of you this weekend, okay? And here comes this Page of Cups, which is kind of an offer or an apology from somebody, or them wanting to do so this weekend. But you may have to fob them off a bit lightly in the nicest way possible, you know. Apologies about the light in there. Hierophant, you know. You know, I appreciate and I respect your you know, offer or your apology or the communication that you've kind of presented onto me here, but my hands are tied. You know, this is either you saying I'm busy, or this is either you saying, you know, even if it's like a small, somebody kind of shooting a shot kind of thing, you know, maybe you feel like, you know, it's the wrong time. I'm too focused. My hands are tied. Okay, take it how it resonates. It could even be just friends trying to see if you want to go out, for some of you, a very small portion of you. But again, this could be even a lover, or just an offer from somebody here. Okay. Can we get a little bit more for Leo? A little bit more for Leo here. Clear, concise messages. A little bit more for Leo, please. Universe, spirit guides, divine. A little bit more for Leo this weekend for what this is. Clear, concise messages. Death card. Okay. A little bit more for Leo, please. Lovers. Didn't I say? For many of you, this could be like an ex-lover that you kind of been on a break, pause, or separation with, or even a new love interest. Okay, it's going to be different for all. But for many of you, I am getting with that death card and lovers, this could be somebody you was on a break, pause, or separation with, okay? And either you are trying to come in with some sort of offer, shoot your shot, or they are. And somebody ends up kind of fobbing the person off here, literally, okay? Could be a friend as well, guys, okay? One more card. King of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we got the Magician card. Now, the person that's fobbing someone off here, they are doing it tactically. I did initially say that, you know, it's because you're being focused, it's because you're delving into self-development, etc., etc. But if you're the one fobbing someone off, you know what you're doing here. It's a tactical move. It's a tactical move with that Magician card, okay? And if they are fobbing you off this weekend, it's a tactical move, okay? They are trying to get you all up in your head, or you're trying to get somebody all up in their head, okay? Yeah, I'm hearing like, again, it's not gender specific, but I'm hearing like, I'm quite busy at the moment, unfortunately, or I'm fully booked, or, you know, something like that. Okay. Yeah, there's a reason why someone's being a bit tactical here, and I think it's because they're trying to like a bit of mind gaming going on. A little bit more, please. Any actions or conversations at all, or initiations? Just clarity on that, please. Clear, concise messages. Hangman. Yeah, someone's making someone wait or work for it here. You know, you're not going to get it that easy. Type of vibe. A little bit more, please. Clear, concise messages. 9 of Wands. And the funny thing is here, the person that's being tactical, you know, fobbing someone off and saying, oh, you know, I'm too busy or whatever, you know, they know what they're doing, like I said. 9 of Wands. You know, they really do want this person. You know, Leo, I don't know if this is you doing this, being a bit tactical, or they are when trying to, it's a way of reverse psychology kind of thing. It's a way of kind of making somebody want more. You're gonna have to work for it kind of thing, you know. But you know, 9 of Wands, they're feeling like, you know, the person that's making someone work for it or not making it easy for them to have it, whatever it is, you know, let's say they want you, or they want to take you out, or they want to make amends, or they, you know, the person's like, yeah, you know, I'm just chilling this weekend, or I'm quite busy at the moment. But really and truly, you know, they do want this person, even though they are being a bit nonchalant. It's like, you know, I'm still looking behind my shoulder kind of thing to make sure you haven't gone anywhere. It's a bit of mind trickery here, okay? 9 of Swords. Okay. Bottom of the deck here, we have the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, now I'm seeing 2 9s. 9 could be significant. It backfires here, I'm not going to lie. It does backfire here because somebody ends up regretting giving the response that they gave. Because you know what happens further down the line? They do exactly what this person, you know, if you're fobbing someone off this weekend, Leo, or upcoming, this person literally does end up kind of saying, okay, leave you to it then. And it's like, you're like, oh, I didn't mean it. You know, I didn't mean it. You kind of regret trying to be tactical, or they do. Flip the script if you need to. Yeah, I don't know. It's tit for tat. Why am I hearing tit for tat? It's a tit for tat kind of thing. It's like, who's going to break first? Okay, I'm seeing 2 kings, and it's not gender specific, you know. And again, this could be, again, a partner or an ex-partner or a friend or an ex-friend. A little bit more, please. A little bit more, please. Clear, concise messages. Now, I'm also hearing, like, let's say you've been on a pause, break, or separation with somebody here, Leo. especially with that death card. And, you know, they want to kind of like come in, just check on you, etc. And you kind of act very nonchalant, like you don't need them this weekend, or you don't really, you're too busy to hear from them, or, you know, it's like we know that you want this person back and you want things to go on track. Okay, now again, this could be you or them. Now, could we just get a little bit more, please? A little bit more clear, concise messages. Okay, so we've got the World card. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. You know, someone's wish here is for things to go back on track. Let's do this again. Have a redo over. You know, 10 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Swords. Yeah. Yeah, there's a truth here. And I feel like it is a mutual truth. I really do. Two imageries and two major arcanas that kind of mean the same kind of thing in a way. So it's like this World card could represent you, this Wheel of Fortune could represent them. You mutually want things to go back on track here, or come together again, or have a reover or a do-over. But it's like, you know, who's going to break first? 10 of Wands, you know? Bottom of the deck, the truth is so clear here, okay? I want you and I want this. I want this and I want you, you know? What's the advice here? What's the advice here for Leo? Clear, concise messages. So we've got the Queen of Swords. And a little bit more, please. The Emperor. Can you see the type of individuals that we're seeing here? They're very, very cutthroat, very, very saving face. You know, they don't break. These type of individuals that are coming out here. Clear, concise messages for the advice. Sun card. Bottom of the deck here, we have the Ace of Wands. Apologies, low battery. I apologize. The advice here, you know, this is definitely, you know, possibly further down the line, it's going to come together again, a new passionate beginning between you both again. But, you know, somebody needs to learn their lesson here. And, you know, I don't blame the person that's kind of teaching somebody a lesson here and kind of being nonchalant, because maybe like somebody was very dependent on somebody. So somebody's teaching somebody a lesson, and if you have not yet done so, Leo, you know, there's a few standards here that somebody's trying to set, and boundaries here that somebody's trying to set, so that when we do try this again, and I know this sounds bad, but I've trained you to how I want you to be, not in a controlling way, but I've trained you, or, you know, I've done this because it's for our both best interests. I know that if I do this, it's going to work, you know, by me kind of pulling back, or by me kind of not being so quick to respond, or not being so quick to be there for you, you will now see that you need me, you know, more than you kind of go on like you do. You know, you need me more than how you go on like you do, because, you know, I don't know, it's something like that, okay? But it's got high potential here further down the line to kind of solve itself out with this situation here. But yeah, I don't know whether you were dealing with somebody that's very codependent on you, Leo, or they feel this way towards you. But the person that is not making it easy for somebody to come back, you know, there's a lesson here that, and it's for good reason, okay? There's a good reason why this person's doing it, okay? You know, we did see the Page of Cups. And I feel like now we are seeing the Emperor and the Queen of Swords. Somebody's definitely teaching somebody a lesson. I don't want you to do this Page of Cups. I don't want you to think that this is what I expect. I don't expect the bare minimum. This is what I expect here, okay? I know it sounds very demanding, but I do kind of, again, with the advice, I do kind of see why somebody's doing it this way. I've been too easy on you, you know? And I do still want this, and I want you, but I'm trying to teach you. I'm trying to teach you. Okay. I'm going to leave it here, Leo. Flip the script if you need to. Very specific message there. It could be regarding, again, you know, a lover, friend, whatever it is here. Take it how it resonates. I'm going to leave it here. Take it. There we go. We're going to be heading into your reading regarding the weekend. Anything that the divine wants you to know regarding your weekend. Feel free to like, share, comment and subscribe. Thank you to all those that have tapped in. But yeah, let's get straight into it, okay? Take what resonates, leave the rest to somebody else. Time is fluid, so it'll be from as and when you click onto the video. Also, flip the script if you need to for some of the channeled messages if you need to, okay, guys? But yeah, let's head straight into it. Universe, spirit guides, angels, divine. Clear, concise messages, please, regarding Virgo. Virgo's weekend, please. Clear, concise messages regarding Virgo's weekend. Clear, concise messages, please. Clear, concise messages regarding Virgo's weekend. Clear, concise messages regarding Virgo's weekend, please. Clear, concise messages regarding Virgo's weekend. Okay. Now, we got the Queen of Pentacles, but it did land in the, you know, sideways position, okay? I'm going to take it. I'm still going to take it. A little bit more regarding Virgo's weekend. Four of Pentacles. Heavy on the Pentacles energy so far. So Queen of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. One more card. One more card, please, regarding Virgo's weekend. Knight of Wands. Bottom of the deck here, we have the Queen of Wands. Okay. Guys, it's going to be different for all, okay? And take what resonates here. Now, a small portion of you, if you've gone for jobs or you have been, or you've been searching, you know, money could have been a bit low or a bit up in the air, or stability. There's going to be things happening on the move, okay? Things are going to be picking up this weekend. You are going to see like some answers or some successful you know, answers from any job applications or any applications in general. Regarding money as well, it's going to be kind of like picking up, okay? Yeah, money's not going to be a worry, I'm hearing, okay? Very soon, very, very soon. You've been really patient here, Virgo, for whatever this is. Okay. Guys, if you've been having some insecurities about how you feel regarding your stability, and you are dealing with somebody and you're worried that they're going to catch on that you're either broke or that you don't have your ish together, they still are very, very attracted to you, okay? They are still very, very attracted to you with that wand energy. They don't really want to be around or stick around for what you have. They like you for who you are. Okay, that's for somebody there, and it's not gender specific. Just thought I'd get that off my chest here. That's a high channeled message that I am getting there, okay? Okay, a little bit more for Virgo, please. Clear, concise messages. Okay, we got the Lovers in reverse. And a little bit more. Clear, concise messages. We've got the Ace of Wands. Like I said, attraction and appeal right now is very, very high. You're looking good to any establishments that you've applied for. Hence why I did say there's movement, or you will see kind of like emails saying, yes, we want you. You've got the job. Now, if you're dealing with somebody here and you felt like they were going to leave, you felt like, you know, they didn't like you. Some of you self-sabotage this and you kind of said, I don't want to see you right now, when you really do want to see this person. And you've only said that, or you want to say that, because you don't feel good in yourself regarding stability or finances. But this person still finds you very, very attractive. They're still attracted to you. You're still appealing to them, okay? So if you're thinking to kind of fob somebody off because things are low right now, things are, you know, a bit all up in the air regarding finances and stuff, they are still attracted to you here, okay? One more card for Virgo, please. Clear, concise messages. One more card. They like you for who you are and not what you have. Two of Swords. Bottom of the deck here, we have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, guys, I just feel like you guys are starting to be closed off to somebody, or you will be this weekend or upcoming, because of finances, or because you feel like not good in your financial situation or stability. And that is a bit of self-sabotage, okay? Because they really still find you very attractive or appealing. Now, again, for a very small portion of you, flip the script if you need to. If somebody's not been giving you attention or not been speaking to you as often, it's because they are struggling financially or in this stability here. And, you know, it's not that they don't like you. It's not that they don't find you attractive. It's not that they don't want to spend time with you. But have you ever felt like when you don't have anything, or when you feel like, you know, shit's just not working out for you right now regarding finances and stability, and it's like you want to talk to somebody, you want to spend time with them, but if you keep them too close, you're scared that they'll find out that, you know, you've not got your ish together. It's that type of thing. Okay, it's that type of thing. Yeah, it's like somebody's scared that they're going to be talked about, you know. I'm hearing Bruno Mars, 'cause you're amazing just the way you are. You know, they're giving me that song as a channeled message with that Two of Cups behind that. You know, if this person offers you kind of a date, and I know you guys are very independent and you don't like to say, oh yes, I'll take up your offer, yeah, let's go out, take me, you know, I feel like, guys, for some of you, this person wants one-on-one time with you, okay, or wants to treat you because they know you're probably going through something. Let them do that. Let them do that with that Six of Swords. Okay, can we get a little bit more on this, please? So we got the Eight of Pentacles. So for many of you, like I said, it's something about stability or finances, okay? Heavy on the reading with the, heavy in the reading, you know, the pentacles are flying out. Okay, Five of Cups. And again, it's that feeling of somebody not feeling like they've got their ish together. One more card. One more card for Virgo. Clear, concise messages. Devil card. Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. It may feel like somebody's a bit of a pest this weekend, even if you like them. It may feel like they are not letting you say no. If you keep saying I've got a lot going on, or, you know, things are not going too well for me right now, they are not going to let you say, they're not going to say, all right, that's fine, I'll leave you alone, I'll give you some spit. No, no, no. They want to see you. They want to see you. This is obsession, okay? This is in a good way, because they you know, they are attracted to you here. Yeah, Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. They do mean well. They do. They do mean well. But keep pushing them away here this weekend or upcoming. They're going to start questioning a bit, like, maybe she's got loads of options. Maybe she has other people that she's talking to. Maybe he's got other people that he's talking. All I want to do is spend time with you. All I want to do is treat you. All I want to do is, you know. But keep pushing this person away here. And it looks like they do kind of jump to the assumption that you have other people, or that, you know. Yeah, Five of Wands. You know, they're going to kind of eventually get a bit annoyed with the mind games here, or they're seeing it as mind games. I know that you don't want it to seem as if it's mind games here, Virgo, but they will eventually see it as that. Could we get some advice here for Virgo, please? Clear, concise messages. Page of Cups in reverse. Two of Wands. One more card, please. And the Four of Swords. Bottom of the deck here, we have the Hangman. Guys, if you keep pushing this person away, especially if you really like them, Page of Cups in reverse, or rejecting their offers here, even if it's very light-hearted, I feel like this person, you know, it's very light-hearted. It could be very new for some of you with the pages that we keep seeing, you know, Page of Cups. They are going to start looking elsewhere if you keep pushing them away, okay? You're even making them a bit insecure at this point, Four of Swords. What's wrong with me? Why does Virgo not want to spend time with me? Why are they rejecting my offer? Is there something wrong with me? Is there something I said or did? Oh, I guess I should kind of look elsewhere. I'm not getting anywhere with Virgo at this present time. And even though they are starting to feel like that, or they will, if you keep pushing them away, bottom of the deck, Hangman, they still will be waiting behind the scenes. Yeah, 9 of Wands, Hangman, they still will be waiting, even if you have made them feel insecure here, or even if you have kind of pushed them away here, or even if you have pushed them to the point where they feel like they need to look elsewhere. Could we get one more card, please, for Virgo? Okay, so we've got 2 cards. We've got the 5 of Swords and the Ace of Cups. I'm not leaving until you say yes. I'm not leaving until you say yes, or you let me know what's going on, okay? Bottom of the deck, 9 of Cups. You haven't even let this kind of see where it goes, or you haven't even let this... I'm hearing like you haven't even let it kind of... what's that quote that everybody uses? It's like, do you like me or do you not? 9 of Cups, Death card, 2 of Pentacles. You haven't even let this get this off the floor yet. We haven't even like done things that I wanted to do with you. You know, I'm literally keeping it cool and easy. I'm hearing, that's why I'm easy. I'm easy like a Sunday morning. You know, I'm just really just trying to just see, you know, at least see where it goes. And you haven't given me a chance to do so, you know. And I know, Virgo, for many of you, you may be going through something regarding financials and stability and stuff. But let's get one more card, please, for closing. Strength card in reverse. Guys, maybe you are going through a lot, okay? 6 of Cups. They're advising here to kind of be honest, okay? Kind of be as honest as you can. You know, I feel like, you know, this person is starting to figure out anyway that something is up, something's wrong. But the first initial assumption is that you are kind of being entertained elsewhere. And it's making them starting to feel a bit insecure, okay? 4 of Swords, but they are going to eventually figure out what the hell's going on here. 4 of Swords to the 5, okay? Tensions are rising to the point where it's like, no, it's something deeper than that for sure. It's something deeper than that for sure. So they are kind of advising you here to be as honest as you can. Provide them with an explanation, okay, of what's going on for sure, okay? And I know it may seem really hard, okay, especially with like us Virgos being so confidently independent and that we've got our ish together, but you know, this person really wants you, I'm not gonna lie. And yes, they, I don't know, they are deserving of a conversation or an explanation here with that 6 of Cups, especially with this 5 of Pentacles. You know, they are starting to feel a bit left out in the cold or rejected, and that's never nice. It's never nice. Yeah, you know, 10 of Swords, you know the vibes there. It's, yeah, so definitely give them that explanation. Wow, can you see the irony here, by the way, Virgo? With me saying that person really does like you, you know, they really 10 of Pentacles saw you or see you as potential future partner, and you've kind of crushed the dreams in a way, or you will be if you keep rejecting them or putting them on hold or whatever you're doing here. Be honest as you can here, 6 of Cups, okay? I'm going to leave it here, and again, flip the script if you need to. This could be you or them, but for many of you this is just precisely how it is. But I'm going to leave it here, okay? Take it how it resonates, and I wish you all the best. Just as I'm clearing up there, Virgo, the quote that they keep telling me while I was clearing up your reading, we didn't even get this off the ground just yet. We haven't even got this off the ground yet, to the point where they feel like, I still don't know your favorite color. I just still don't know what you like. I still don't know what you know, you haven't allowed me to get to know you. That's what I wanted to say. It was on the tip of my tongue, and they told me as soon as I was clearing up the deck there. But yeah, side message there for you Virgos, okay? Yeah, Temperance card, just as I'm shuffling as well, you know, give some sort of explanation. They deserve it here, okay? Temperance angel does talk about a bit of a, you know, a messenger explanation. Let me tell you what's been going on. Let me be truthful, kind of thing. Could be dealing with a Sag for some of you, not all of you, but yeah, side message. Hello Libra, thank you so much for tapping in. We're going to be heading into your weekend reading for what the divine wants you to know regarding your weekend. Feel free to like, share, comment and subscribe. Take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else. Time is fluid, so it'll be from as and when you click onto the video. Yeah, thanks so much for tapping in, guys, and thank you for your support always. Thank you so much. Flip the script if you need to for any of the channeled messages, okay? Universe, spirit guides, angels, divine, clear concise messages please regarding Libra's weekend. Clear concise messages regarding Libra's weekend please. Clear concise messages. Clear concise messages please regarding Libra's weekend. Just heard a police car there, channeled message. 10 of Wands. A little bit more please. 7 of Wands. You've tried everything, but you don't give up. Don't know why I just heard that. 6 of Wands. Wow, a lot of wand energy here. There's someone or something you're passionately wanting to have or speak to or sort things out with, or this could be somebody towards you. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Hermit, okay? Some of you dealing with a Virgo, not all of you. Keep hearing it. You've tried everything, but you won't give up. Like, why won't you speak to me? Why won't you speak to me? Or what are you getting up to why you don't want to hear back from me, or why you don't want to work things out? Why am I hearing that? Yeah, especially with that 10 of Wands. I've tried everything. I've tried to, I don't know. Is it somebody that you really want, Libra, or somebody really wants you, and they feel like they've tried everything in their power to try and show how much they like you, or you feel this way towards them? Yeah, 7 of Swords, you know, I've tried everything. I've really tried to kind of fight for you or fight for this, but you know, you're indulging in other people, or you're distracted at this time. 6 of Wands. Don't know, some of you could be dealing with somebody that's kind of a bit insecure when it comes to talking of the long term, you know. 2 of Swords, 10 of Cups. Bit of a commitment phobe, scared of commitment, okay? Or maybe you are and somebody feels this way towards you. A little bit more here for Libra, please. Clear, concise messages. Page of Wands. Yeah, I'm not ready. I'm just not ready. I'm not ready. You know, pages are a bit of unserious candidates, okay? Yeah, I keep hearing it, not ready. Seeing a lot of wand energy though, so the attraction, the mutual attraction or the appeal is high. Or for some of you, if this is a situation where, you know, you really like somebody but they're not giving you attention, or they feel like you feel like their attention's been diverted, depending on whether you've dealt with them before, you haven't, okay, it does seem like this person's not quite ready. There's a bit of an imbalance. It's like one person's ready and the other person's not. Or one person's maturer than the other. Take it how it resonates. A little bit more clear, concise messages. Yeah. Ace of Swords. One more card. 2 of Wands. It's like somebody's waiting for like an explanation, you know, waiting for some sort of explanation. Now, I'm also hearing like, why did you leave, for some of you? I just want some sort of truth or clarity, you know, Ace of Swords. Or again, this could be, again, why are you not giving me a chance? Just give me a chance. But I'm not ready. I'm still a page. Either regarding the mindset or regarding the heart, okay? Or I'm just not ready. Okay, but I am. You know? It's like that. One person's not ready, Page of Wands. The other's like, Two of Wands, look, I'm here, waiting. Now, this could also be regarding somebody that you broke away from, okay? Maybe they're not ready to kind of make amends yet, or have a coming together or a talk. Even though there was no clarity left or no closure in a situation. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Wands, more wand energy. What is going on with these wands, Libra? You know, wands do talk about passion, sometimes intimacy. Take that how it resonates. I don't know whether you had some sort of passionate situation with somebody here and it kind of went tits up in some sort of way, maybe. Or maybe it was like, you know, even a thing where like we are kind of going back a bit regarding forward to the weekend, but I'm seeing a bit of history here. It's like, I don't know, did some of you have a one night stand, or it was just like literally strictly no strings and somebody started catching feelings? Take it how it resonates, whether it's you or them. Yeah, just as I said there, Five of Wands and the Lovers. So now, since there's been some sort of passion in the past, or previously or recently, somebody's now conflicted where strings have been attached. Okay, literally. Yeah, behind that we have the Four of Swords. I can't stop thinking about you, I can't stop thinking about this, etc, etc. Is there any actions or initiation this weekend at all regarding Libra's weekend? Clear, concise messages. Okay, we've got the Knight of Cups in reverse. So somebody's still not initiating or still not complying with someone or taking up the offer or thinking to take up the offer. A little bit more, please. Okay, they gave me two cards here. So we have the Queen of Pentacles and we have the Five of Cups. Now, Libra, if you passionately want somebody here, bottom of the deck, Page of Pentacles, yeah, another page, they're not ready. And it's not you, it really is not you. And I know for many of you it's like, yeah, what are you going to tell me? It's not you, it's me. Is that what you're going to say? Cliche? No, it genuinely is not you. It genuinely is not you. You know, Queen of Pentacles here, somebody's really just working on their finances here and trying to kind of build up their independence and stability here, okay? In the past or recently or previously, this person's had a bit of a downfall regarding finances and stability. So bringing somebody else in the picture or into their mess, you know, they don't want to do that. So if you've been waiting to hear back from somebody and they're not complying or they're not following up on an offer or they're not reaching out to you, you know, as bad as it kind of seems or sounds, especially if you've had if you've been intimate with them, they're really not ready for commitment, even if they want to be, even if they really like you, because we are seeing a lot of Wands energy, which talks about passion and appeal and attraction. You know, 2 pages, I'm just not ready. I've got so much ish to sort out. My finances could be better, my stability could be better, and I'm looking into it, you know, regarding independence and how to better myself in that aspect. Okay, what's the advice here for Libra? Now, Libra, this could be you. This could be you having to kind of, maybe you're in this energy regarding somebody that really, really likes you. Death card. Okay, a little bit more for the advice. Clear, concise messages. Flip the script if you need to, okay, guys? 8 of Cups. One more card, please, for Libra. Clear, concise messages. Okay, Page of Cups, and we've got the Temperance. Bottom of the deck, we got the 3 of Pentacles. I keep hearing unfinished business, okay? Unfinished business. You know, if you're expecting anytime soon, Libra, for this person to either take up your offer or if they're expecting you to do so, for the time being, there is going to be a bit of an essential break or separation for good reason as well, okay? You know, somebody's just not there yet regarding finances or stability. I want to also say, let the horse come to the water, because we do further down the line see a bit of a offer from that page, okay, or an apology or an explanation with that temperance card, you know. Yeah, as soon as they've sorted out the business side of things, the financial side of things, started applying for jobs, getting their ish together, it looks like there's, you know, a rushing in. Knight of Swords, further down the line, Libra, if you are willing to wait for this person, you know, to kind of give you what you're looking for here. Now, again, if this isn't you waiting for somebody here, this is somebody waiting for you. This could also be regarding friendship. Maybe your friend is trying to get you out and see what the hell's going on. Why don't you want to hang out with me anymore? Or you could be saying this, and, you know, further down the line, there is a coming back from somebody that you've been waiting on, or they could have been waiting on you. So there is a solution to the issue, you know. It is unfinished business at this present time, but further down the line, there's a solution to the issue. Somebody does come in and rush in and give that person what they were looking for out of this, okay. But I'm gonna leave it here, Libra, okay. So not much action this weekend, but I think the divine wanted you to know what the other person is going through here. So, you know, it was an essential reading for you here, and a bit of a wake-up call for what the other person is going through. So I'm going to leave it here. Take it how it resonates, and I wish you all the best, Libra. And also just remember to flip the script if you need to regarding any of the channeled messages. Take care, Scorpio. Thank you so much for tapping in. We're going to be heading into your weekend reading for what the divine wants you to know regarding your weekend. Feel free to like, share, comment and subscribe. Take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else, okay? Time is fluid, so it'll be from as and when you click onto the video. Also, guys, flip the script if you need to for any of the channeled messages, okay? Lovely. Scorpio. Universe, spirit guides, angels, divine, clear, concise messages, please, regarding Scorpio for the weekend. Scorpio's... That was quick. 3 of Pentacles. A little bit more, please, for Scorpio's weekend, please. A little bit more for Scorpio's weekend, please. Clear, concise messages. 7 of Wands. One more card. Empress. Right. There is a bit of a combative energy where somebody may have to defend their name or defend themselves in a situation here. This could be regarding love, work or friendship, okay? I am seeing other people or other influences involved, okay? Maybe somebody's hearing through the grapevine about their person, and, you know, somebody's digging for the truth here, 7 of Wands, or may have to stand up for themselves regarding some sort of rumour. I'm also getting with that Empress card, you know, I'm here to defend my name kind of vibes, okay? It's not gender specific, or I'm here to kind of let me prove to you that they're wrong, I'm hearing. So whether you are dealing with somebody that is hearing through the grapevine about you, you may have to do this weekend, or they may have to. This could again be regarding a partnership, connection, friendship or work, or family members. Bottom of the deck, Page of Swords. Yeah, there's a bit of a sneaky tactical person that could have caused these rumours or caused the truth to come out, okay? I don't know why they may feel really entitled, but with that Page of Swords, it's really none of your business. You're just being a bit sneaky or nosy, okay? And there was no need to insert yourself. Somebody is definitely like kind of preying on somebody's downfall regarding a relationship or a connection, or regarding work, or regarding just life in general, or regarding friendship or family member. There's a bit of a culprit here, okay? That just be careful of that energy. Hopefully this isn't you to somebody else, okay? But this could be somebody towards you and your relationship, or your work, or regarding you, okay? A little bit more, please. Clear, concise messages for Scorpio. So we've got the 7 of Pentacles and we've got the Emperor. So we do have a true pair situation. Like I said, for many of you, this is regarding a relationship or a best friend situation, or somebody you're really close with, or also work, okay? And it's like 2 7. 7 could be significant in some sort of way for some of you, okay? Not all of you. But it's like somebody's now has to prove themselves, prove that, you know, what the others are saying is wrong, or kind of come clean because the truth came out, okay? And they have to defend the relationship or fight for it or prove to somebody that, you know, I'm you know, yes, I messed up, even if you did or not, or yes, they are telling you this, but let me prove to you that I still want you and I want this. Okay, one more card. One more card. This could be you or them here, Scorpio. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords. Somebody just could not mind their own business here, okay? Just be aware of that. Somebody just could not mind their own business. They had to insert themselves. Again, Queen of Swords, you know? I don't know, guys. This could be a family member. This could be a bit of a sneaky friend, either on your behalf or your person's behalf. But they had to insert themselves here. They couldn't just shut up, you know? They just had to say something or kind of relay something onto somebody here. I really don't like this energy, Scorpio. I'm not going to lie. I don't know who's doing this. But, you know, somebody's really working hard to see somebody's downfall, like I said. You know, how can I put somebody's relationship or opportunity at work or in a friendship or in a relationship at jeopardy? You know, somebody's planning and plotting here. You know, they make it their very, very, you know, top priority to see somebody's downfall in a situation. Yeah, why are you so quick to present evidence? Page of Cups. Why are you always there to present evidence or screw this up? It's not your place to say. Okay, can we get the advice here for Scorpio, please? Clear, concise messages. So we've got the King of Pentacles. A little bit more, please, for Scorpio. We've got the Seven of Cups. One more card. There's a lot of people here, guys. Queen of Wands. There's a lot of people involved, Scorpio. Do I keep saying this for you guys? I'm sure I do. Bottom of the deck here, 10 of Pentacles. So we're seeing a lot of 10s, and it's the good 10s. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups flew out. Happiest cards of the deck. So it's like somebody's in a happy situation, whether it's at work, in a relationship. For many of you, it is going to be a relationship with this true peer situation. And it's like these people or a person is inserting themselves. How can we let's look at avenues and ways and plan a way to kind of, how can we catch this person out in a you know, I don't know, finding ways to try and, you know, put somebody's situation at jeopardy here. I don't like it at all. And we're seeing a lot of individuals here, okay? Guys, 3 sevens. I can't, you know, 7 is definitely significant for some of you. But yeah, with those 10s that come out, it's the happy 10s. So it's like somebody's happy. Leave me alone to be happy. Leave us alone to be happy with whatever this is. 10 of Swords behind that. Somebody, you know, somebody makes it their top priority to see you downfall here, Scorpio. Hopefully this isn't you towards somebody else. But somebody's top priority is to make somebody's downfall happen regarding a relationship, regarding their opportunity at work, regarding a friendship. I don't know. Okay, can we get one more card for closing for Scorpio, please? Chariot. Why did I just hear that quote from a film? Run, bitch, run. Is that from a film? I'm sure it is. Sorry. Yeah, get yourself out of that, okay? If you have friends or family members that always insert themselves, or maybe your partner's friends or family members always, you both need to get out of that, okay? Turn a blind eye. Dash off. Don't stay too long at certain events or certain conversations that happen. Don't get, you know, just dash off when you need to, okay? Definitely get out of there or get out of that. Bottom of the deck, Judgment. It's like somebody's, yeah. Just leave me alone. They're giving me that song, Michael Jackson. Oh, stop, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. My voice is not there today, but yeah, I'm getting those vibes, okay? I'm getting those vibes. So one more card for closing. One more card for closing for Scorpio, please. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, leave me alone, literally. Look, I've got my shit covered. I got my situation covered with my partner, or I've got my ish covered, or I am, you know, leave me alone. Okay, I've got this sorted. Four of Wands, 2 4s. Thank you, Spirit. Synchronicity and sign there going on there. So that's confirmation that, you know, this message was definitely for somebody, for many of you. You know, I've got my ish covered. I've got my situation covered. Leave us alone, or leave me alone, you know? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to leave it here, Scorpio. Just be careful of that energy, please. And hopefully this isn't you towards somebody else. But, you know, this could be either people on your end or people on your person's end. It doesn't have to be regarding a relationship, but for some of you, for many of you, it will be. It could also be regarding, you know, work or life in general. So take it how it resonates. I'm going to leave it here. Feel free to like, share, comment and subscribe. Take care. Hello, Sag. Thanks so much for tapping in. We're going to be heading into your weekend reading, what the divine wants you to know regarding your weekend. Feel free to like, share, comment and subscribe. And also, guys, thank you so much for tapping in. Thanks for your support. Thank you for the subscribes, the likes, the comments. I really do appreciate it. Take what resonates. Leave the rest for somebody else. And time is fluid, so it'll be from as and when you click onto the video. Also, flip the script if you need to for some of the channeled messages, Sag. Okay. That was quick. 3 of Swords in reverse. I'm going to pop it back in there. I will acknowledge that. Okay. Universe, spirit guides, angels. Clear, concise messages, please. Divine. Clear, concise messages, please, regarding Sagittarius's weekend. Clear, concise messages. Clear, concise messages. Okay, we've got the 8 of Cups and we've got the 4 of Wands. One more card, please. Strength card. Bottom of the deck here, Sag, we've got the 9 of Cups. Bit of masking going on, okay? Bit of masking going on. 9 of Cups, and behind that we have the 8 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. So I don't know whether this is you or somebody else here this weekend or upcoming. You know, somebody has no choice to leave a situation or turn their back. And, you know, it does break someone's heart here. It does take a lot of strength to walk away, whether this is you or somebody else. But what choice have I got? You know, life keeps going on. 4 of Wands. I need to look to the future and look towards, you know, the future and towards happy things and happy thoughts. 9 of Cups. Even though this situation or this break, pause or separation is killing me right now. A little bit more for Sagittarius, please. Judgment card. Yeah, I'm getting that quote of Frozen. Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know. Let it go, let it go. Da, 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 da. My voice is not there today. You know, don't let them know. Don't let them know. A little bit more, please. So you may feel like you need to kind of mask this weekend, okay? Or somebody in your energy feels this way. It kills them to walk away, or it kills them for you to walk away, or being rejected. But I've got no choice but to look to the future. It is killing me. It is hurting me. But I don't want anybody to kind of, you know, notice this. Judgment card. A little bit more for Sag. Clear, concise messages. Knight of Swords. One more card, please. And the Ace of Cups. Bottom of the deck here we have the King of Wands. I don't know, Sag. Whether you've been rejected or whether somebody has been rejected by you, you know, it's kind of like, I've got no choice but to move on, look to the future. What can I do? I've exhausted all my options, etc., etc. Now, somebody kind of recklessly either delves into a new connection and kind of scrapes up what they can. You know, Knight of Swords, Ace of Cups. You know, I've got nowhere to go, I'm hearing. 4 of Wands. Whether that's literally or metaphorically. So you know what, I'm gonna like recklessly just rush into a connection or rush towards somebody, even though I'm not kind of like, you know, that's not my initial person that I wanted. But I know this person, if I rush to them, they will take me in. You know, a bit of ulterior motives there, Seven of Swords. I don't know whether this is you or them. You know, I've got no other choice. I've been rejected elsewhere from the person that I really actually want to be with, hence why we probably saw the Three of Swords in reverse at the start. I've got no other choice. I've got no other choice, so I need to scrape up what I can, who I can, even though, you know, I'm not seeing any love cards. You know, I'm just seeing regarding stability. You know, somebody's going to stick around with somebody new or somebody of the past, and this is a separate energy from the person that they actually wanted. They got rejected from this person that they actually wanted, so they've got no choice but to scrape up what they can or who they can in order to say, oh, you know, I've got someone or I've got something. Does that make sense, Sag? This could be you or them. Get a little bit more there, please. Clear, concise messages. Clear, concise messages. Yeah, 10 of Cups. So somebody's going to go towards somebody knowing that I don't see anything with you, but I know you are stable. You know, I don't see anything with you, but I know you can give me money. I don't see anything with you, but you have a house over your head and I've got nowhere to go. I don't see you, you know, being my future person, and I don't really have much love there, but I've got no other choice. You know, somebody's motives here regarding the next person that they have no choice but to move on to, there's no love there. I don't know whether they've told this person that, which I don't think they have, because why would you openly admit that? I don't know whether this is you or somebody else, Sag. A little bit more, please. Just be careful if somebody comes to you and you're wondering, what the hell are you doing here? You know, very unexpected. You know, just know that they've been sent on their way previously and they've got nowhere to go. Now, hopefully, Sag, you know, this could be you doing this to somebody else. Take it out, resonates. A little bit more. Clear, concise messages. Yeah, King of Pentacles. I'm here for what you can do for me, not for who you are. You know, again, one more card. Knight of Cups and the Temperance. There you are, Sag. Yeah, that's confirming there that this is definitely for Sagittarius's reading here. Okay, bottom of the deck, we've got the Ace of Swords. Yeah, it's like... Yeah, someone's going to hold back the truth here, okay? Or kind of come up with some sort of riddles or charm. Just so that they have like a roof over their head, or just so that they can say, I've got a person, you know. There's no love cards here, you know. Because the actual person I want doesn't want me. My future person that I really want does not want me. I've got no other choice but to scrape you up. You know, they're not actually saying this, but this is the tactic that somebody has here. Yeah, look, 5 of Pentacles. I've got nowhere to go. I've been rejected. So guess what? I'm coming here and, you know, there's more that needs to be looked into this situation here. Ace of Swords. Okay, what's the advice here for Sagittarius? Clear, concise messages. Okay, we got the 9 of Wands. Yeah. So, Sag, if you're planning on doing this to somebody here, just know that they're going to be like, what the hell are you doing here? I was not expecting you. Look what the cat dragged in. Now, Sag, if this is somebody doing this to you and you're expecting, you know, you're not expecting someone to turn up and they turn up like unexpectedly, this could be you. That kind of will be like, what the hell? A little bit more, please. Clear, concise messages. Clear, concise messages. Okay, King of Swords. So yeah, we've got two options going on here. So somebody's just left something or just been rejected from someone and they are coming towards somebody else with ulterior motives. Okay, one more card. Emperor. I know you're going to look after me. You know, I know this person's going to look after me, even though I don't love them. You know, I'm here for the stability that they can provide. Bottom of the deck, 7 of Cups. Yeah, it was very planned. It was very much, you know, again, somebody didn't have nowhere to go or had no one to kind of scrape up. So they just scraped up who they can here for what they can do for them. You know, just be aware of that energy here. Karma is in the works here, okay, with that Justice card. So if hopefully this is not you doing this to somebody else, Sag, because karma is heavily at play in this situation here. someone's also going to use sex or intimacy as a way of getting someone a bit digmatized, or, you know, hypnotized by the, by intimacy, because they've got nothing to offer but this. But if I stick around and lay it down good in the bedroom, you know, this person will not have like any reason for me to leave. Wow, Sag. One more card for closing. Yeah, very unserious candidate here. I've got nothing to offer. Page of Cups, you know, fish in the cup. I've got no money. I've got nothing to offer, but I know you can provide for me. So that is why I am going to take advantage of you, basically. I don't like this energy at all. So hopefully, Sag, there's that Three of Swords we saw at the start of the reading. However, it was like that when it kind of popped out at the start, and now it's like this. So again, somebody's just forever going to be heartbroken. And somebody's doing this out of heartbreak, by the way. I've got no other choice. You know, the person I actually want doesn't want me. And heartbreak has led me here. Seven of Swords. Okay. Again, I don't know whether this is you or somebody else here, Sag. Now, guys, if that doesn't resonate regarding anything here, I'm also getting for a small portion of you, this could be like a situation where a friend is coming back with their tails between the legs and they've been rejected or had a break or separation from their lover or partner, and here they come trying to kind of mend things with you because they have no one to talk to. That could also be an issue here as well, okay? But hopefully, Sag, like I said, hopefully this isn't you doing this to somebody else. Because karma is at play, like I said, in this situation. So whoever's doing the dirt here or the ulterior motives, they will kind of feel the consequences later on, unfortunately. But this could be you or someone else, so just be aware of that. I'm going to leave it here, Sag. Thank you so much for tapping in. Just be careful out there, and feel free to like, share, comment and subscribe. Capricorn, hello. Thank you so much for tapping in. We're going to be heading into your weekend reading for what the divine wants you to know regarding your weekend. Feel free to like, share, comment and subscribe. Thank you so much for your ongoing support, guys. Take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else, and time is fluid, so it'll be from as and when you click onto the video. Feel free to flip any of the channeled messages if you need to. Place yourself where you see fit. Okay, universe, spirit guides, angels, divine, clear, concise messages, please, regarding, that was quick. Let's sort this out. Some of you dealing with a Virgo, not all of you. Clear, concise messages, please, regarding Capricorn's weekend. Okay, we've got the Two of Swords. A little bit more, please. Capricorn's weekend. Clear, concise messages. Two of Wands. Two twos. Wow. One more card. Got the Hierophant. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Three of Cups. Bit of a third party situation, you know. Somebody's got an option between two, for sure. Whether this is you or you're part of the person's options here, flip the script if you need to. Somebody knows that they need to make a choice here. You know, who am I going to choose? I know I need to do the right thing. I know I need to let one go. Hierophant. You know, party's over, metaphorically speaking. You know, the fun's over here. Three of Cups. I do need to make a decision. Get a little bit more, please, for this situation here. Clear, concise messages. Nine of Pentacles. A little bit more, please. Okay, I'll take them. Got the Page of Wands and we've got the Page of Pentacles. Bit of a player vibe going on there, okay? I'm not going to lie, pages, you know how I feel about them, guys. This could be you or them, whoever's in their player ways here. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Swords. It's killing somebody that they need to make a decision here. I don't know whether you have received an ultimatum here, Capricorn, or you have given the ultimatum, or your person that you're dealing with, if you have not given them an ultimatum and you know that you're part of a third party, the other person here has given your person an ultimatum. Take it how it resonates. I don't know where you fit into this. It's going to be different for all, but somebody has been given an ultimatum, or they know that they need to make a decision. But I love the single life there, or I love having, you know, my options. This is going to kill me. You're really telling me to choose? Wow, definitely an ending though. You know, somebody does actually let somebody go here. Five of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. Where does Capricorn stand in this situation? Now, when I do kind of, when I clarify this, Capricorn, this is for the majority of you. For a small portion of you, this could still be flipped. Where does Capricorn fit into this situation here? Clear, concise messages. This could also be regarding work, guys. Let's say you had to go up against candidates regarding a job. You know, somebody's finally making a decision between the applicants. A little bit more. Where does Capricorn stand in this situation, please? Okay, so we've got the Moon card. A little bit more, please. Where does Capricorn stand in this situation? Clear, concise messages. 10 of Wands. Okay, one more card. One more card. Knight of Swords. You could be doing the cutting away regarding who to cut off, or again, you could be receiving this cut off energy. It's going to be different for all. Bottom of the deck here, we have the Judgment card. Yeah, it's never really going to end well either way. You know, somebody's still going to have to hear the music and hear the, you know, the backlash of it, you know, 5 of Wands. But yeah, somebody's definitely getting cut away here, and it does seem like, you know, the person that's doing the cutting off here, they're not going to do it in the best way. You know, Moon card talks about, again, like no clarity. Where did you go? What's going on? The unknown, bit of secrets, bit of deception. You know, whoever's doing the cutting off here is not going to do it in the best way that they should have. Even going ghost. It kills somebody to say goodbye, I'm hearing. So that, you know, if you find yourself being ghosted or you are doing the ghosting, the reason why is because somebody, you know, it's hard to say goodbye. I don't like goodbyes. I'm not good at goodbyes. But I have to do this, unfortunately. Knight of Swords. So I don't know whether this is you or somebody else here. Now, again, I did say kind of clarifying the weekend, but this could be in the works, in somebody's mindset and how they're going to plan to do this. So if it's not happened this weekend, it could be upcoming, like further down the line, okay? What's the advice here for Scorpio, please? Clear, concise messages. What's the advice? Okay, we got the Sun card and we have the High Priestess. One more card. Got the 9 of Cups. Bottom of the deck here, we have the 7 of Pentacles. Everything happens for a reason. You know, I'm hearing that, you know, no matter what happens in the world, I don't know why they're giving me this quote, the sun still has to, you know, the sun doesn't stop rising for anybody. The sun is always going to come up. The moon always has to come up, okay? There's a reason for everything. This is, you know, this is happening for a divine reason, okay? The universe is definitely heavily involved in this. Somebody's just not ready for commitment here. 9 of Cups to the high, you know, High Priestess to the 9 of Cups. You know, I'm not ready. 2 9s, by the way. 2 9s, which talks about kind of embracing singlehood, having a bit of options, seeing where things go. You know, I don't know whether this was like an arranged situation where it's like, look, we're seeing how things go. And somebody could have just dropped that thing like, you know, no, I'm ready for commitment. So you either give it me on or this is the end of it, you know. And unfortunately, somebody has to, you know, do a bit of cutting off the side guys, the side girls, burying them, you know, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. So again, I don't know where you place yourself in this situation, Scorpio. If you know that you don't have any cutting off to do, just be aware that you may be part of a situation where somebody has to cut either you off or the other person in the situation off. Again, it's going to be different for all. I don't know exactly who they're choosing here. It's not telling me. And I think that's because it's going to be different for all, depending on what side you are on here. But, you know, somebody is kind of, going from, you know, 9 of Cups, like I said, singlehood, to an actual committed situation. And it's sad here because, you know, I'm hearing, like, I thought you told me that you weren't ready for a commitment. And now you're telling me you have to cut me off. I don't know. One more card for closing here for Capricorn. Knight of Cups. Bottom of the deck. 4 of Wands. It's funny here because the person that is kind of going into a commitment, so they say, I'm hearing I'll be back. Knight of Cups, I'll be back. 4 of Wands, you know. I'm just going to give this a try, see how it goes. But I think I will be back. 3 of Wands, you know. Yeah. I don't know where you stand here, Scorpio. Take it how it resonates, okay? Now, guys, in this rarest of occasions, again, like I said, flip the script if you need to. And I'm also getting that this doesn't have to be regarding a connection also. This could be regarding a friend. And let's say, you know, them situations where friends say, oh, like, he made it official, blah, 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 blah. And maybe you kept telling your friend, he's a player, though. You know you're part of a third-party situation, and they just don't listen and they go off and kind of go into the commitment. You may have a opportunity further down the line to tell somebody, I told you so, I knew you'd be back, you know. And it's sad because it's like, you know, them situations where you don't hear anything from your friend for a while, they go ghost because they're so happily trying to make things work with their boyfriend or girlfriend, and then they end up coming back and saying, you were right. Or they end up coming back and saying, do you want to hang out? Why are you here? Yeah, I've not heard from you. Okay, I'll tell you the truth. I broke up with blah, blah, blah. Ah, okay. I knew that. I knew you'd be back. It could be something like that also, okay? Take it how it resonates here, Capricorn. And place yourself where you see fit. I'm going to leave it here, okay? Take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else. And I wish you all the best this weekend. Feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Aquarius, we're going to be heading into your weekend reading for what you can expect this weekend. Feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else. I want to thank you guys so much for your ongoing support. The likes, the comments, the subscribes, the sharing, the emails. Thank you so much. It doesn't go unnoticed, so thank you so, so much. Take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else. Time is fluid, so it'll be from as and when you click onto the video. And also flip the script if you need to for some of the channeled messages. Okay. Aquarius, universe, spirit guides, angels, divine. Clear, concise messages regarding Aquarius, please. Regarding Aquarius's weekend. Clear, concise messages regarding Aquarius's weekend. Okay, we've got the 7 of Cups. And a little bit more, please. A little bit more, please. Got the 6 of Cups. And we got the Chariot. I'm hearing I choose you. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we've got the 8 of Cups. Heavy on the Cups energy. And ironically, we've got the 6, 7, 8. And another cup. Wow. Another cup vibes going there. 8 of Cups to the 9 of Cups. To the King of Cups. Somebody's making a decision here. Somebody's making a decision here. They have been exploring, or previously they may have had other options while also dealing with you, or you had other options in like on the shelf, sitting on the shelf, while dealing with you or getting to know you, or dealing with somebody else while getting to know somebody else. Flip the script if you need to. But whoever was dealing with other people, they want to go down from the 7 of Cups to the 6 of Cups. You know, I've been out there. They don't impress me like you do kind of vibe. 6 of Cups. So let's get this on a roll kind of thing. Chariot. Okay, now this could also be a bit of a change or dynamic to a commitment. Let's say it's been very casual, or let's say, you know, things have been very, we'll see how it goes. But somebody wants to walk away from a lifestyle. I no longer want to be single. I no longer want to have these options. I mean business. I mean commitment. I mean I want you and only you. Conversation happening, possibly, potential conversation happening, incoming communication of that, okay? This could be you or them. A little bit more, please, for Aquarius. Clear, concise messages. Judgment card. Somebody's had a massive wake-up call, or will be. 8 of Swords. And one more card. Star card. This is actually really deeper than, it goes deeper than this, Aquarius. You could be dealing with somebody, or you could be a person that has bad habits regarding intimacy. You can't help but kind of have one night stands or side guys and side girls. Somebody's healing from that. Somebody's actually kind of vulnerably saying, look, that life is no longer for me. I want to do better and be better, and I want to be better for you. You know, you make me feel like I don't want to do this life anymore, where I have the bad habits, where I have the options, where I have, you know, flings and stuff like that. I want to, you know, I want this. I want to take you seriously. I want to take this seriously. Bottom of the deck, we have the World card. Yeah, brand new cycles happening. Wow. 2 of Cups behind that. I love it. Oh, Aquarius. Is this you saying this to somebody here, or is somebody saying this to you? Tower moment, okay? This is quite a big deal. Not gonna lie. Like I said, if you've been casually dating, if you've been dealing with somebody, but you know, you had that inkling that they did have other people on the side, or they still haven't kind of tied up loose ends, you know, it's that next stage. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. Okay, now guys, if this isn't regarding like love and commitment, this could also be regarding work. Okay, maybe you were against other candidates and the establishment had to look into other applications. I'm seeing a handshake being done, an interview kind of going successfully, you know. Take it how it resonates. We want you on board. Are you on board? Are you ready? Take it how it resonates. Okay, what's the advice here for Aquarius? Clear, concise messages. Okay, they're giving me Mary J. Blige. No more pain, no more pain, no drama, no more drama in my life. You know, there's no more of something here, okay? No more being upset, no more being an option, no more, you know, you can trust this. 5 of Cups in reverse. There's an ending to feeling disappointed, or always feeling like an option, or you know, even an ending to singlehood, I want to say. Or again, if you've been job searching, there's an ending to job searching, because there's an offer coming in. A little bit more, please. Clear, concise messages. 7 of Pentacles and one more card. Yeah, there's that offer. Ace of Pentacles. So whether this is a love situation, whether this is work, you know, somebody has to say goodbye to the single life, or say goodbye to a certain way of life or living, because there's that offer coming in, okay? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look, Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck, okay? They find you attractive. They find you appealing. I want this. Let's get on board right now. I want it now. I want you now. Okay, one more card for closing, please, for Aquarius. Yeah, you can trust this. Whether this is a person or an offer from an establishment, you can trust this. This is genuine. This is a stable new start, okay? This is meant to be. This is like the 1111 card also, guys, okay? 4 of Pentacles behind that. 2 4s. Thank you for clarifying. Need I say more, Aquarius? You can trust this person or this offer that's coming in, okay? I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much for tapping in. I wish you well and congratulations. And yeah, take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else. Flip the script if you need to. Feel free to like, share, comment and subscribe. Pisces, thank you so much for tapping in. We're going to be heading into your weekend reading for what the divine wants you to know regarding your weekend. Thanks so much for your, your encouragement, guys, and your support. It really does kind of warm my heart. Guys, you know this already. Thank you so much, even if you just tap in every now and then. But feel free to like, share, comment and subscribe if you haven't done so already, okay? Take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else. Time is fluid, so it'll be from as and when you click onto the video, and also flip the script if you need to, Pisces. Okay, lovely. Let's get started. Universe, spirit guides, angels, divine. Clear, concise messages, please, regarding Pisces weekend. Clear, concise messages, please, regarding Pisces weekend. 3 of Cups. A little bit more, please. Four of Swords. One more card. One more card, please. And the Six of Wands. Bottom of the deck here, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Bit of masking going on here, okay? Bit of masking going on. And what I mean by that is that somebody, whether it's you or somebody else, and I feel like this is you, Pisces, there's a certain lifestyle regarding either having fun, okay, whether it's intimate fun, whether it's going out all the time. Somebody's realizing, I don't think this life is for me. Four of Swords. But I'm just going to keep doing it anyway. Because if I don't, people are going to catch on that something's wrong. But I feel like you're mentally realizing or waking up that a certain lifestyle is not for you anymore. Nine of Pentacles to the Emperor. I don't feel like I fit. I feel like there's more to life than just the single life, living the fast life, doing what I want, when I want, how I want, being a bit of a player, whatever that means to you. You know, I don't want the stardom anymore. I don't want the attention anymore, I'm hearing. I want to go off my own accord. Yeah, just as I said that, look. Three of Wands. Bit of a third party situation. I don't know whether you are trying to keep up with friends and keep up with their lifestyle. You don't want to be a part of it anymore. This could be also a business situation. Maybe you're tired of a certain business situation that you have with a friend or friends or multiple people, or work situation. This isn't for me anymore. Even though I'm really kind of like recognize and acknowledge where I am or for what I do, I don't want this endeavor anymore, or I don't want this lifestyle anymore. Okay, now again, flip the script if you need to. This could be somebody else in your energy, but this, I am getting that for many of you, this is actually you. A little bit more, please. Clear, concise messages. A little bit more. Okay, we've got the Page of Cups. A little bit more for Pisces. We've got the Nine of Cups. And one more card. Yeah, Knight of Wands. It doesn't interest me anymore. It doesn't appeal to me anymore. This situation, or this endeavor or this lifestyle. It doesn't appeal to me anymore. You know, I started doing this when I was not, you know, when I was not mentally mature. But now that I am, and now that I've given that lifestyle a try, you know, I'm realizing that this is not meant for me. I'm waking up to, you're waking up to something here, Pisces. Yeah, Star card. I'm worth a lot more than just this endeavor or just this lifestyle and how I've been living. I'm worth a lot more. I'm different. I'm different to this crowd. I'm different to this environment, or I'm different to this endeavor that I did start. You know, again, I'm hearing like I started doing this because I was in a place where I wasn't quite there yet. But now that I am there now, I think it's time to do something better or be a better person. Or go off my own accord. Okay. Can we get a little bit more here, please? Yeah, massive wake-up call, Judgment card. Massive wake-up call. A little bit more for Pisces, please. Six of Cups. It's time to start an opportunity elsewhere. I want to meet someone new. And I want it to be genuine this time. Or I want to start a new endeavour. And I mean business this time, you know. I feel like it's time to start a new opportunity or start a new connection elsewhere. Or again, for some of you, let's say that you are the type of person that has options, but you haven't told your person that you do. I actually want to make this work with my person because I actually like them. That's also what I'm getting here. I don't want to be a player no more. That's going to be for a small portion of you. One more card. Okay, Seven of Swords. Yeah, I'm tired of the deceptive energy. I'm tired of keeping up the facade, okay? I don't know whether, again, you could have been like not telling your person that you do still kind of get in touch with certain people when you know you shouldn't. Maybe you've told them this, maybe you haven't. For many of you, you haven't told them this, and you know you're waking up to how you've been living, okay, with whatever this is. Now, again, this could be a work situation. Maybe you're waking up to the fact that it's not an environment that I want to be a part of. Okay, I don't want to be a part of this endeavor or this environment anymore because it's not for me, you know. Yeah, eight of wands. You may get this off your chest in some sort of way, or somebody may get this off their chest towards you here. 8 of wands. Some sort of conversation happening, okay? Yeah, again, guys, for many of you, I feel like you've outgrown your situation here. Let's say all your friends cheat on their people, on the people that they're with, and you are part of that as well by also, you know, having a few flings here and there, but you still have that main person. But you want to kind of make it work because you actually like them and you don't want to be deceptive anymore. That's also another situation I'm getting now. This could be you or them. One more card for closing. One more card for closing here. One more card for closing for our Pisces. Ace of Swords. Yeah, I want to be more truthful. I want to be true to myself. So again, for whatever this is, guys, it's going to be different for all. You just want to be truthful and genuine with no, you know, you're waking up to some sort of truth or realization here, okay? We get a little bit more, actually. Yeah, Emperor card. I want to go off my own accord. I've been following my friends for way too long and they are heading in the wrong direction. I'm having a massive realization of that. Or again, I want to follow my own accord and leave this job because I know it's not for me. I've seen way too many red flags. Or this endeavor. One more card. The Fool card. And the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, black sheep of the family I'm hearing, okay? Or black sheep of the friendship group. It's time to go off my own accord, okay? I'm going to truthfully and genuinely commit to my person without having the strings, you know, without having the side guys or side girls. Or again, I'm going to truthfully just start this new endeavor on my own accord or this new job. Or I'm going to let this friendship group go and tell them that, you know, I'm focusing on other things because I'm seeing here that I stand out from this friendship group. I'm different. They don't want to change. And I do. Bottom of the deck, 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, look how I've been living. Look how I've been living. Is that how I've been going on? 9 of Pentacles. When I could be really much living in my power or living the perfect lifestyle. 10 of Pentacles. 9 of Wands to the 9 of Pentacles. I don't really like that side of me or that lifestyle. I want this. Massive wake-up call, okay? And again, this could be you or somebody else here. But yeah, that's what I've got for you, Pisces, okay? Lovely kind of heartwarming message there, okay? Somebody's massively waking up to wanting to change. And, you know, I don't blame you, or I don't blame this person. They're on the right track here if they do so. But I'm going to leave it here, okay? You guys take care, have a lovely weekend, and feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe.